Hey guys, Jonathan Blizzard here for JM Sports 100 and jmsports.org. How is it going? Before I get to picks, there's a few things I want to talk about for a second. Uh, first one being this. If you didn't see my video yesterday, how things go now is if you subscribe to me, you'll get a mention. I don't have any new subscribers from yesterday's video, so I have nobody to mention right now. But Resna 1, the guy who I had mentioned in yesterday's video, or Steven, um, he had said that he would donate. If you guys are interested in donating, I would greatly appreciate it. This website means a lot to me, and anybody who knows me knows that broadcast journalism and period and what I want to do with my life means a lot to me. And I would love it. I would love to make JM Sports 100, jmsports.org, this big thing is what I want to make it. And that's going to include more rants and stuff. I'm going to do videos daily, not just pick stuff. I'm going to do just regular talking, ranting stuff. I've got one that will be put up. I guarantee it gets put up. Barring something obviously happening to me, it gets put up today. That would be Tuesday. There will be my first rant in a long time put up there. Really looking forward to ranting again. Also, I purchased tickets in the mail. I don't actually have them in my possession now. They're actually at my grandparents. That's who they got mailed to. But I am going to be attending with Sarah Bench, another user here on YouTube, the Milwaukee Brewers series against the Minnesota Twins at Miller Park at the end of June. And I am very, very excited for that. I've never been to a Brewer game live, so I'm very excited to go to all three of the games of that series. So that's pretty exciting too. Anyway, let's get to what you guys probably really care about, and that is the picking. Thanks for sticking by with that. By the way, if you guys, like I said, are interested in supporting me, please send me a message. Okay, the fact that Resno 1 wanted to do it meant a lot. You guys could do it too. It would mean a lot to anybody who did it and anybody who donated to me. I can either, if you want to be anonymous, or if you want a little bit of, exposure because of it, I will make sure that happens too. So please, guys, that would mean the world to me if you guys would donate. I'm not trying to be sappy or anything, but if you guys would donate and stuff, that would mean the world to me. Alright, as far as our baseball picks on Monday, we went 8-7. 401 wins, 366 losses is our overall record. So quite a bit still. 39 games. No, I take that back. I'm sorry. Quite a few games. I'm not gonna sit here and do the math. Yeah, roughly 34 or so games above 500. Let's get to the picks for today. They look like this. Texas and Tampa Bay. C.J. Wilson. Can I make sure that's who that is? It is indeed. It is going to go for Texas. He will go up against Alex Cobb. And I am going to go with Wilson and the Rangers in that game, I think. But a little shaky right off the bat. Minnesota and Detroit will continue their series. Brian Dunsing and Max Scherzer. I'm going to go with Scherzer and the Tigers. Philadelphia and Washington. Cliff Lee goes up against Jason Marquis of the Nationals. I am actually going to go with Marquis and the Nationals in that game after the Phillies won a close one in Game 1 of that series. Cleveland and Toronto. Mitch Talbot and Brandon Morrow. I'm going to go with Morrow and the Blue Jays. San Francisco and St. Louis, a game that can be seen on ESPN, and it will be a good one. I think Ryan Vogelsong and Chris Carpenter. I'm going to go with Carpenter and the Cardinals. Once again, game can be seen on ESPN, 7:09 p.m. Eastern Time. First pitch. Chicago White Sox, Boston Red Sox, Philip Humber, and Alfredo Aceves. And I am going to go actually with Aceves and the Red Sox. San Diego and Atlanta. Matt Latos will go up against Mike Minor. I'm actually going to go with Latos and the Padres in that game. Milwaukee and Cincinnati. Zach Greinke goes up against Chad Ranke. I'm pretty sure it's Ranke. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'm going to go with the Brewers and Greinke nonetheless. Pittsburgh and the New York Mets, James McDonald and R.A. Dickey. I am going to go with McDonald and the I'm going to go with McDonald and the Pirates. Houston and the Chicago Cubs. Carlos Zambrano goes for the Cubs. Going for Houston will be a man by the name of Jordan Lyles. And I am going to Jordan Lyles, only 20 years of age. I am going to go with Zambrano and the Cubbies. Next up, we've got the LA Angels and Kansas City. Joel Pinheiro and Jeff Francis. I'm going to go with Pinheiro and the Angels. Florida and Arizona. Ian Kennedy goes for Arizona. Anibal Sanchez goes for the Fish. That's going to be a good pitching matchup, I think. I'm going to go with Anibal and the Fish. Next up, we've got New York Yankees and Oakland Athletics, Freddie Garcia and Brett Anderson. I'm actually going to go with Anderson and the Athletics. Baltimore and Seattle, Jeremy Guthrie, Eric Bedard. I am going to go with Bedard and the Mariners, but I'm iffy there. Colorado and the LA Dodgers, Clayton Mortensen and Ted Lilly. I'm going to go with Lilly and the Dodgers. Alright, don't forget, I do sub for sub. Also, don't forget, if you guys are interested in donating, even if it's a small donation, even just a tiny donation, to jamsports.org, I would greatly appreciate it, guys. We can make that site so much better and not as blah as what it really is. So, I would appreciate it, guys. See you guys later. Peace. Once again, don't forget, I'll be back a little bit later on throughout the day on Tuesday for a rant.